Meticulously. I'm not sure what the spelling. The dash of water through the downspouts is critical component. The washing of water through the washing, I believe so. Preparing for dash isn't about buying baby gear. Parenthood isn't just parenthood isn't about buying baby's gear, it's also about developing emotional readiness. The spot is dash the family commonly. Word proved by most experts as hidden gem in the garden will dash the plants water every morning. To dash right and not here. The dash of the prototype. The dash of the prototype can diminish its innovative potential. The code the crude, I don't know. In an attempt to preserve natural resource, the government decided to dash water during prolonged drought. Ration? Water? Water. Okay.
Where did you splash them? Where did you splash them?
Where did you splash them? I believe.
Where did you splash them?
Where did you splash them? Self-driving cars pose challenges and opportunities for society. Self-driving cars pose challenges and opportunities for society.
The audience gave him an ovation for 10 minutes. The audience gave him an ovation for 10 minutes.
Ovation. Minutes.
The audience gave him an ovation for 10 minutes.
Okay. Nutrients carried by floods fertilize the soil, providing a essential element for plants to grow. Nutrients carried by floods fertilize the soil, providing essential elements for plants to grow.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Sure, it was expectations. I don't know what is the start.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Expectation. Teams were quite evenly matched. I don't know what he's saying in the front.
Contrary to our expectation, the teams were quite evenly matched.
Teams were. I don't know what. Let's just start with this. Technology has a huge effect on recreation and leisure. In previous generations, many kids dash their dash time, split their Many kids split their dash from the evolution of leisure time. Okay, many kids split dash time. FR, many kids dash their dash time. Free, oh God, free time. Um, Playing sports or helping with household chores. But recreational activities have evolved with the times. times. Today's typical ICAL kid spends more on their leisure time. Kid spends more of their leisure time, not on of their leisure time texting, I believe, watching television, and playing video games. Okay, what is this? So, previous generation, many kids split their free time dash reading. Oh my God, this was so simple. Reading, playing sports, or helping with household chores. But recreational activities have evolved with the times. Okay, let's move on.
I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs.
I expected green. I don't know what is she saying there.
I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs.
Lawns, streets in the suburbs. So lawns, mons. I don't know what it is.
I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs.
I'm not sure about this word. Anyways, expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs. I've been working on my application and trying to make it as strong as possible. I've been working on my application and trying to make it as strong as possible.
Their first day at work was successful. Their first day at work was successful. Their first day at work was successful.
The first day at work was successful. Okay. Roughly 3 years ago, sharing app picture emerged. Online messaging, the app finally generated. The app is finally generating revenue, but don't expect to see many big advertisers spending big money anytime soon. That's because the dash, which uh, because the app the app which um, because the app which intended to appear ad or what? But don't expect to advertise but ADV. I'm not sure because ADV stands for advertisement, which are intended to appear will appear only in the app ADV, which are intended to appear only in the app of users was unwittingly turn them on too difficult for brand marketing executive to measure. Okay, what is this? Expect to see many big advertisers spending big money soon. That's because the dash, which are intended to appear only in the app, only in app of users, can you turn them? I think this is wrong here. Money and so on. That's because the ADV, which are intended to appear only in the users, but unwittingly, too difficult for the brand marketing executives to measure when it has shown some success with smaller jump. Not 100% sure about the second sentence, but let's say. These were built by skilled laborers who were paid in goods and supplies. These were built by skilled laborers who were paid in goods and supplies.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
Two. I felt very sorry that I put them to so much trouble.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
Okay. Modern methods of construction offer benefits such as increased strength and durability. Modern methods of construction offer benefits such as increased strength and durability.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
Okay, despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account, or what was it? I think there was something.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
Has access to his university's email account. Cities, I think.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
University email account. Graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account. Okay, good. During redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons. During a redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons.
They received praise for their good behavior.
Their good behavior. They received praise for their.
They received praise for their good behavior.
Okay. I think just a second. Okay, they receive praise for their good behavior. All right. When Rima hosts people at their home, she bends over backward to ensure that they are taken care of. In her view, the the dash and relaxation offer the dash and the not commute, but like the what could this be? Relaxation. TION of her guests is of top utmost importance. Oops. Words. She emphasizes their desires and desires, and we have to. So she emphasizes their the host. She emphasizes her and notably. Okay, what could this be? She emphasizes their desires and excuse me. Dash them with provide everything. To be spoiled in this way, it is a little bit overwhelming. She emphasizes their desires and would noticeably have to provide them with everything. Okay, I think that's correct. But what about this one? In her view, the dash and relaxation of her guest. I don't think commuter relaxation of her guest is auto. This word. Okay.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
During the manufacturing process.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Perfect. Spanish literature like Spanish society has been marked dash great diversity over the centuries. Although most early Spanish literature was dash on Christian classical tradition. Although most early Spanish literature was based on Christian and classical traditions, the dash exhibits a rich variety of influences. It also exhibits a rich variety of influences from the Roman, Visigoth, and Jewish culture. From its beginning, Spanish literature has dash the home to great as being the home, being the home, being or what? Being reached also chosen or established the home to a great tradition of dash poetry. Beautiful poetry. Okay. Literature in the Spanish society has been marked by a great diversity over the centuries. Although most early Spanish literature was based on the Christian and classical traditions, it also exhibits a rich variety of influences from Roman, Visigoth, and Jewish culture. From its beginning, Spanish culture has been. Okay. The beginning has been the home to the great lyric poetry. Oh, okay. Well, how would I know that? Spanish literature has been home to the great tradition of lyric poetry. The modern Spanish literature notable for its diversity. It also frequently express affirmation of religious faith and preoccupation. Almost certainly, Crementis Muslims are commoner who turn it around. They are not set divine, right? Still, it also has frequently expressed. I think it should be this one. Come on. Frequently express affirmation of religion, faith, and preoccupation with supernatural. Okay. What one characteristic of Spanish literature that spans early and modern literature? Spans early and modern literature. What is one characteristic of Spanish literature that spans early and modern literature? Tradition. Okay, what could this be? What is the one characteristic of Spanish literature that spans early and modern literature? I think it should be this one. From Spanish literature, it's been great tradition. Spanish literature, spans levels of diversity includes. What cultures influence Spanish literature? I think it should be the Roman Visigoth Jewish culture. Oh, okay. The Roman Visigoth and Jewish. Yeah, early Spanish literature focused on romance, and no, it's not that. Also for the work of authors like Calvin and supernatural Spanish literature contribution to Western civilization was written. Modern Spanish literature was respected as major contribution to Western civilization. Okay, so this is around the world. I think it should be this one. Excuse me. The literature of Spain. Yep. Interactive listening. All right, let's start this. You and your friend are both teaching assistants. Okay. For your professor, introduction to international relationship class for the semesters. Workload a bit overwhelming, especially since you have other classes of your own to worry about. Okay.
Hey, are you enjoying being a TA this semester?
Let me see. Oh, it's fine. I'm just a little overwhelmed. That's all. Team, I need to use different dates. I don't know. Okay, so it's this one for sure.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I'm barely keeping up with all the grading and class preparation.
Yeah, but it's hard when there are so many students and they all need our help. What do you think of this class so far? Yeah, and on top of that, we have classes that we are taking to worry about. That's correct. I bet it was really, really difficult to keep track of all those grades. No, that's true. It was all words if I grade them every day. Um, yeah, but it's hard when there's only okay.
Exactly. It's been pretty challenging so far.
Brain channels. Me neither. There, no. Yeah, nope. It's just so much material to keep track of, and the professor keeps adding more assignment for us to do. Well, at least we are in this together. Maybe we can help each other out with some kind of workload. So what some of the workload? Okay, Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea. Maybe we can trade off grading assignments or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good. We can also try to get ahead of some of the lessons planning so we are not scrambled in the last minute. Excuse me. Yeah, that can be really tough because you have tried to figure out. Nope, it's true. But next semester is going to be less students. Nope. So I believe, definitely. Yeah, that sounds good. We can also try. Okay. Okay.
That's a great idea. We should definitely try to get ahead as much as possible. Thanks for the help.
Okay. Mm, no problem. Thanks for brainstorming with me. Mm, those are suggestions. Thanks for brainstorming with me. Thank you. Those are all great suggestions. No problem. Yeah. So I think it should be these, but I'm not really sure. Starting it. I think it should be this, but like, let's go. Okay, no worries. Awesome. So we were talking about what is the pressure. You and your friend both are teaching assistants for the Professor Introduction to International Relationships class this semester. Yeah, you're enjoying being a TA this semester? Oh, it's fine. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Overwhelming. It is being a TA. I feel barely keeping up with the grading and class preparation. Barely unable to keep up with grading and class preparation. On top of that, we have classes. Those classes that we can help each other. So that we can even turning off assignments or something like that. An assignment and get ahead of time. Try to get ahead. Possible. Lesson. Lesson planning. Okay. Hello, hello. All right. The section will have two writing questions, one write with a photo, one interactive writing. It'll take up 9 minutes. All right, let's go. Um, 5 minutes to write, then you'll have follow-up response. Okay. Intercultural communication, whether online or in person, is more common now. Then, in your opinion, what communication skills can help people communicate effectively and understand each other better? What communication skills? Yeah, what communication skills can help people communicate effectively and understand each other better? Um, the best one for the communication. Mhm. Even just with each other, each other. Each other. Because humans, physical, physical meeting, physical meetings, not physical things. People, people, I'm not sure if I'm flipping away from the topic, but anyways. All right, how does proficiency with digital communication tools contribute to the effective implementation of communications? What are all of these tools in your opinion? Efficiency with digital communication tools. Okay. Definitely. Such things. Using tools and computer and meditation, each other. Listen, finish way. Ah, stop. Okay, let's do this. My throat isn't that well. Let's go. Section will have 3 speaking questions.
Talk about a person who has had a big effect on the world.
Okay, I want to talk about the cricketer Sachin Tendulkar. Let's go.
Talk about a person who has had a big effect.
So today, I would like to talk about an Indian cricketer named Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar started playing cricket at a very young age, and he is well known for his established career in the international cricket. He plays from India and in the Indian cricket team. Sachin Tendulkar has achieved a lot of great records that no one has ever been able to achieve. The way how Sachin Tendulkar plays is a perfect example of a perfectionist. He is so skilled in playing cricket that he has been termed as the god of cricket. There are other players who has also created a lot of records, but no one has been near to what Sachin Tendulkar has achieved. With this achievement, Sachin Tendulkar has made a lot of impact on the youth of not only India, but all the other countries. Okay. This is an image of one of the compartments of the train. The train looks pretty crowded. There are four individuals in the image. An individual on the left is in the standing position because there are no seats left because of the crowded train. I can see one of the individuals in the background is trying to read the newspaper in order to pass his time. On the right hand side of the image, I can see two individuals who are seated. From the image, it looks like it is a winter season as everyone is wearing a heavy jackets. The picture was also taken during the daylight as reflected on their clothes. There's also a kid on the bottom right of the image who is holding an iron bar as a support. Okay, prepare to speak about the topic below. You'll have 90 seconds to speak. Talk about the film you saw recently. What was it about? When did you see it? Well, who was the main character? Who else? What about it? What was the movie that I saw recently? Recently, I saw a movie named Ford versus Ferrari. This movie was about two car companies that competed with each other in order to come first in the race. I saw this movie very recently, even though it released a couple of years back. The main character in this movie were the owners of individual brands. One of the things that I remember about the movie is how inspiring each of the character was, as in order to come first in the car race, there were a lot of attempts made in order to enhance their cars. And individual characters in this movie has contributed a lot in making this movie as realistic as possible. This movie was based in the old times, but the kind of the performance that each character gave were brilliant. Okay, let's move on. Prepare to write about the topic below. What is an important life lesson you have learned in the last few years? Explain why it was such an important lesson to learn. Okay, this shouldn't be that difficult, but a lot of lessons. What is important life lesson that you have learned in the last few years? We're to speak about the topic below. Some work of art have clear message, but other work of art means different things to different people. Which of these kind of art do you prefer? Use examples from personal experiences for an answer. Okay. There are a lot of discussions about the art in the world. Some works, some artwork really have a clear message associated with them, whereas some arts are cryptic and requires a really deep thinking in order to get the message behind that art. In my experience, I think that the art with a clear message is really important because not a lot of people have such a detailed or deep thinking ability. Hence, I really prefer the art which has like a clear message associated with it. One of the examples that I would like to share is I was in the art exhibition recently where I saw a painting. This painting was about an experience of a woman in the real world. The picture clearly showed what are the different problems that a woman faces. And it was really clear to understand that this painting has been drawn by an artist who has faced such situations in their life. We could clearly see the pain in that painting, depending upon the kind of the experience that she has faced. So once you look at that painting, you don't really have to think a lot. And that is the reason why I like such kind of paintings. At the same exhibition, I also saw a painting which had multiple shapes and each shape had different colors in it. I looked at the painting for quite a while to understand what does this actually mean. I even looked at the name of the artist and tried to look for that artist around. But unfortunately, I couldn't locate the artist, and hence I could not understand why, like, what is the meaning behind that painting. So this is the reason why I prefer an art or like paintings that has clear message associated with them rather than the one which are cryptic and the ones that needs detail and deep thinking. Okay.